Guys, so Raw sent me the funniest morning. It is 10:09.
Well, he's sent you this now.
So I woke up and...
Did you wake up then have a little extra sleep?
Yeah, basically I just like snoozed and dozed and...
Really nice.
Watched TikTok.
Sure.
And finished that film. And because I'm trying to just like at least train myself to like be conscious a bit earlier.
Yeah, but still be like in a resting state.
Yeah. Because like if I did need to get up like yesterday, then I could.
Well done, babe.
Anyway, so Raw, I thought, I always know when he, like sometimes he kisses me on the cheek and sometimes he doesn't. And I noticed he didn't this morning. So I went on my phone, look at this text.
Oh my God. Stop.
It's actually hilarious. I hope you sleep well, Bob, but you are a pain and you're never allowed to go to the loo ever again. Number 1, can you not stack your shoes behind the front door so I cannot open it fully and pour all the recycling out? 2, can you not stack half your coats on the back of the door handle so I cannot find on the back of the door so I cannot find the door handle? 3, can you not put your jewelry so close to the bathroom light switch I cannot get to...
Oh my God. This is like fundamental things about your room.
I cannot get into it without knocking all the jewelry on the floor.
Did you not hear him at all do all of this?
No, because I'm wearing my earplugs. This is so funny. Number 4, please avoid placing low-level items like your slippers in the doorway so I fall over them in the dark. If you have any queries with the above, please do not hesitate to get in touch.
Oh my God. He hates you. Oh no.
So funny. And I just said, sorry, Bob.
Oh, he's had the worst morning ever and he did not return for a kiss.
And I said, sorry, Bob, I know you're cross at me, but that's the best message you've ever sent me. I'm lolling so much. Ren didn't reply.
Was not the aim to make you lol. He's fuming.
Tonight I'll get it in the neck. Oh,
wait, babe, this afternoon when you go home, you best change all of that.
And I'm going to clear the whole... everything.
I know what he means. Your jewellery is very close to that light switch. I've done that a few times.
Honestly about to fall off its hinges because all of my clothes are on the back.
Why don't you put them all in that cupboard in the hallway?
Yeah. No, I can do it. I'm just like, I never
That
do.
is too good. Also, you've got to stop the wee situation. You've got to be quieter. You've got to find a way to sneak, babe.
Like, in the night, I will literally hold my wee in until I'm... because I know, so that I'm not at least going 3 times. Last night, I only went once and I thought I was okay.
No, I know, but I don't think it's the going. I think it's the volume at which you go. And I've heard you gush. Like, not only does she like bang her way to the toilet, she's then like pushes it out and it wakes him.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Oh,
wow, marital bliss, guys.
I just thought that was really funny.
Do you know what? It's so funny because this morning I was texting Faye and she was talking about like, she's basically like got like, you know, like relatives staying and then she's got to go, like she went to Kent last weekend, just all this stuff for her partner. And she was like, honestly, just will you enjoy this time being single where you don't have to go to like someone's fucking grand's 80th, bar mitzvah, funeral, fucking like everything. She was like, it's just brilliant. And I was like, I know, I don't even see my own grandparents. It's just like heaven. Just single entity play. Someone asked me now, a partner, to like compromise for them like that. I would have to say, I'm not sure that I can.
I'm not sure that I can.
I'm not sure that I can do it, actually. I'm not sure that I can move all my jewellery from the light switch.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure that I can hold my wee in.
No, the wee you have to be able to do. Maybe we'll get you a little she what's it called?
She-wee.
A she-wee.
Yeah.
And you could just kind of go into a bucket by the bed.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to make such noise on the way. Or actually, if you clear the path, like if your slippers are gone.
Please.
Why were your slippers in the doorway? Why?
He sat there and typed it all out. That's what I find.
Also, like Raw doesn't even. He like drives to work. He must have sat outside work, like the office, like in his car, fucking fuming, tamping, writing all these things, bullet points. So you do it.
Like he never replies to text messages, and I've just had a full paragraph. That's so funny.
That is so good. Oh my God, he hates you. Oh, what are you gonna do?
He hates me so much. Or like last night, I was like, Bub, I really need to watch this film, and he was like, oh, it would be nice to get paid to watch films, and I thought, yeah, it is quite nice. I said, oh yeah, it is quite nice to be fair, and he looked at me, and I thought.
Hates me. And also you just had his dream day.
Yeah, I know.
Guys, we met the Lionesses. It was
epic. It was really epic.
Do you know what I mean now? I know you were like slagging being a professional athlete.
Oh, no. Sorry.
But when you look at that, it's like, what a life, girls. They're in their like 2-piece, like Nike kitted out. They're all like the best of friends. They were about to hop on a plane to Portugal.
I was like on their socials and they were all getting on the plane.
Heaven.
It was mad because you go in and it is like, also, it's like a hotel. When I was at the desk,
Hilton.
there was someone checking in for a one night stay. I thought, who the hell would stay here?
I know, and she was like had to pay for the room. So I was like, I'm confused. What's happening? Like, who goes there outside of the like footballers?
Maybe you can stay there.
Surely
But
not.
why would you? No,
I don't understand St George's Park. We need to do some research because, like, surely you're not just going there for your half-term break, are you?
Maybe. I mean, you could go and like spy on like all the England footballers, but
No,
maybe
but then
you're
you
not allowed
can't have
to.
them there at the same time, surely.
Maybe it's only for like press or like someone that's associated.
A physio.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
The facilities in that place are like mad, just mad.
Also, guys, you must go and kick a ball about, like, for some joy.
I was thinking that.
Yeah, I want us once a week to go to the common and just kick a ball
I'll
about.
definitely do that with
because,
you.
you know, boys do that. Like, and
Yeah.
they do. They're just always like kicking balls about. Why don't we kick balls about? I'm sure there's girls out there that do, but I think we need to like bring it to the masses. And I know the Lionesses are helping to do that.
I'll definitely do that. I also think like it makes you like silly and
It's
like
so
kiddie.
silly.
It's like so childish.
Because also we're
almost.
obviously so bad, our ball skills are not up to scratch. To be honest, we wouldn't be joining a team anytime soon.
No.
But a little kickabout.
I think we could learn to do some keepy uppies and like some ones and two, like kick between us.
Rahana, you give me football energy.
Is it because I'm in a tracksuit right now?
Yeah, maybe it's full jackies. No, I think it's because you're a cool girl.
Yeah.
Really?
I just think cool girls play football. Do you know what I mean?
No. I don't want balls flying at my face
It's a
in
no from
any
you.
circumstances.
Fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you should, babe. Keep that face looking so beautiful. Go on then, do the intro.
Welcome to Leave a Message. Well, we are Ali and G.
Hi.
Every week we get your voice notes and we basically chat bang with you. The galleys are really showing up at the moment, I have to say.
The voice notes are voice noting.
In general, guys, we had a girl DM us saying, can my dad voice note?
Oh my God, I know, I can't wait. I hope it comes in.
And so now we're really going intergenerational. And
Also,
I'm
if
loving
you
that for
want,
us.
like, if your dad has an opinion, please let him speak.
Oh, we love opinions.
Or a mum, like, or a grandparent, like anyone around you that has an opinion, maybe even on you, like, get their perspective.
Good. Yes.
Get them to voice note in. Why not switch it up, change it up? We love a dual voice note.
So this week, the galleys are called...
Can we call them Aggie?
Yeah. Okay, good.
What's Aggie based on?
Because we met a lioness
Because we met a lioness
called
called Aggie.
She's a legend.
Guys, sorry, I just have to quickly say, these pictures of us.
Oh my
God.
God.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Rich, we'll have to send you some to put in because they are wild.
And like
the content is going to be like either hit or miss. Because like me and Al are fully doing ball skills in front of these fucking England footballers, like absolute loons. We're trying to do like headers back and forth to each other. And we're like destroying camera equipment as we go. It is wild.
and the look on their faces is actually priceless.
Sorry, Jess actually looked thrilled for me in some of the pictures.
In some of them,
like
she
I was
did look at us like, why are these hillbillies in this room with me?
these hillbillies.
What are they? Sorry, who let them in? Security.
Yeah, well, fair. Who did let us in? At one point, we were running around like absolute nutters. Also, guys, I don't even know if I'm allowed to talk about this, but the agency that booked us to do that job, the MD is Stevie from Made in Chelsea. And you know when you know someone, and we both looked at each other like, play it cool, but like we both knew it was Stevie from Made in Chelsea.
Which one is Stevie?
He's
He's
an
old.
OG.
He's like old
he's like
Andy. He used to hang out with Andy and Proudlock.
I love Proudlock. I fancy
him, Andy,
Do
and
you?
Proudlock. Sorry,
Seed.
him, Andy, and
Accent.
Proudlock were the three. They had the name for themselves.
Stevie Johnson.
Babe, also, do you know
the
his?
ginger one?
No, that's Francis. Do you remember Stevie?
Also,
Guys,
do you know his Instagram username is just Stevie?
That's
How it shows how long he's been on Instagram, because that would have been back in the
first
day.
person ever.
wow, like Stevie Nicks.
Yeah.
That is epic. Sorry, I must just look at him now. But I was
He
honestly...
followed us, so I followed him back.
Shut up!
Babe, obviously we spent the whole fucking day with him.
I'm thrilled. Do you know how great that is? Oh my God, I'm actually just gassed.
Also, I like really put my. It's weird. When
What, because you started slagging off Proudlock?
No, I didn't slag them off. Luckily, I didn't slag them off. I just said that Emma and Proudlock always get M&S gifting, and I was like, well, we not get M&S gifting, and then he was like, oh yeah, I lived with Proudlock, and I thought, fuck, that's so embarrassing.
Well, because we were just kind of like, doesn't sell, does it, that they're actually wearing M&S? We just don't buy it, was what we were saying. But we were like, we do wear M&S, so we should have.
But it's just wild when you like see someone, but like he's actually like now running a marketing agency. Like
That's so cool.
The gear shift
is epic.
Is epic.
What we're learning recently, Gallies, is that evolution happens constantly and at every age. Pam Anderson, we just met her. She's now,
Oh my gosh, I saw that.
I'm dead.
Yeah, dead.
And she's,
What
guys,
did she say to you?
she was
is-
so enlightened. I accidentally asked her if
She
her
actually does
son.
float.
I was like, is your son
I know,
single?
babe. When you said that, I did think, right.
But I thought she was up for a gag, but she's not really a gagger.
No,
Oh, she's not a jokey.
She's not joking. No,
she's like,
she was really serious. She was like, he's kind
like
of just
married to his career.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what he said,
figuring
that's
it
what
out.
You're not his type.
Yeah, he would not fancy you. Goodbye. And I was like, goodbye, Pam. I'm bright red now. Goodbye. Yeah, that's what fucking happened. But anyway, she's just now an actress. So everyone's just like mixing it up. You can be a maid in Chelsea 1 minute and MD of a marketing agency the next. Live your life.
Love that.
Aki number 1.
Yes.
Hi, Gallies. So I just got back from the most awkward date and I need advice on how to get over these emotions I'm feeling because my ego has been bruised and battered and I feel horrible. I went on a date with this boy that I met on Hinge. First of all, he's a catfish. He said he was 6 foot, but literally wasn't. He was about the same height as me and I'm 5'7" at most. And we went on this date. We went to the pub. We were drinking. It was fine. It was a bit awkward, but like the vibes weren't vibing. That's definitely on him, not on me, because I'm great vibes. But anyway, besides the point. And then he disappeared off and went into the toilet and came back. And immediately, as soon as he got back from the toilet, gets this phone call and he's like, oh my God, I have to run. Like my friend just had his girlfriend break up with him. Like he's so distressed. And I'm like, okay, obviously fake excuse, but whatever, it's fine. We move. Just tell me you don't like me. And walks me back home, whatever. And I go upstairs and I come out just for some fresh air, just to call my mum. And then he walks past me with his group of mates. And I'm just like, stood there like a mug, embarrassed. And I'm like, you obviously just made up a fake excuse. Your mate is fine. His girlfriend obviously don't break up with him. Gallies, I don't know what to do. And we have mutual friends because we go to uni in Bristol and it's a small place and everyone knows everyone. I'm just so mortified. I don't know how to get over it. Love you girls. Thank you. I'm so mortified.
Oh, babe.
babe.
Don't be mortified.
That is not on you. That is on him.
It sounds like a massive him problem.
Yeah, that's a him problem. And also, it's horrible because, listen, you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Not everyone likes mint choc chip, for example. Do you know what I mean?
Not everyone likes chicken egg mayo.
No, and Al is a huge fan, and that's fine. Whoa.
Chicken egg mayo.
Thank you, Rahana.
So double chicken.
Thank you. So it's chicken with the
Double
thing
egg.
it gave birth to.
And then in the mayo again, yeah.
It's triple
Oh my God,
chicken.
it's triple chicken.
Triple chicken. Triple chicken.
Any vegetables?
No, it's pure chicken egg mayo in a pitta.
Yeah,
with
no.
butter.
Is that nice to you?
Not to my taste.
Sure.
But I wouldn't judge.
There we go. Not to Rahana's
my
taste. Fine. Like, it's
You're
fine.
not to his taste. That's no problem. And I will continue to enjoy my chicken egg mayo as you must continue to enjoy meeting new people, as must he.
But if I go round to Al's for lunch and she goes, babe, I'm having a chicken egg mayo. Do you want one? I don't go, sorry. Hal's is just calling me. She's going through a breakup. Bye. Like, sorry, you just politely say, not to my taste.
Can I say though,
Not to my taste.
I do have some sympathy for him because
He's a chicken.
We've all done it.
I haven't. I have never
You're
faked a
telling
phone
me-
call on a date.
Okay, not a phone call, but you're telling me you've never faked an excuse to get out.
Never.
Ever.
Ever. I've put my big girl pants on and the next day I've gone, I'm getting friend vibes. Or
Difference is, babe, you would go home and shag them. He didn't want to do that.
I don't always do that. I only do that when I want to
when
do
you
that.
don't want to say.
This is why you're getting the reputation that you're getting. Because
Okay,
PR over here. Mia is slagging me off.
There was a voice note. There was a voice note about getting a girlfriend. It was like, I'm not sure if you would know anything about this, but like, it wasn't a girlfriend. It was polyamorous relationships. I'm not sure, if you would know. And I was like, why would she know that?
Okay,
Why has she got this rep? Because Al says I shag everyone I meet.
Babe, get real. Tell me, hand on your heart, like seriously, like Bible. Tell me that there hasn't been a time where you wanted to say not to my taste, and you've shagged them anyway.
No, I've never. Two different things. Two very different things. Have I known that I wouldn't want to see them again and had sexual relations anyway? Yes, I have, because they were fine for that level of interaction. They just weren't good enough for a second date.
Fine.
But if they're like really not for me, I just would make my merry way home and then send a message, or hopefully just never text again.
Yeah, in a dream world, you can't run.
They never text, I never text. I think I understand why your ego's bruised, basically. If I were you, I'd have been like, really? Like, if I'd have seen him in the group of friends, I'd been like, oh my God, your friend looks well.
Agree.
So happy.
Agree.
Like, I'd have probably said.
100%. Because, like, I think the thing about it is that then, like, you're the one in this situation, start to finish, like, powerless. And it makes you feel like you can be pushed around by someone so easily.
And like disregarded.
And disrespected.
And also you're right, babe, I'm sure you're vibes. So it is hurtful when someone doesn't see that you're vibes. Like that never feels nice.
100%.
You don't get me, that's sad. But as we say, not everyone is going to get you or like fall head over heels for you. It's shocking, I know. But it's the harsh truth of dating. So you just need to shake it off, ignore, move on. He means nothing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like reflect on you.
He was 5'7". I mean, immediately, if I walked in and he was 5'7", I'd walk straight back out.
It also makes it like low-key worse. Like, you know, if a real fitty like doesn't fancy, you're like, fair.
Yeah.
But if someone like a bit mediocre who you're like, I don't even fancy you, loser, then you're like, you get your back up a bit. Because you're like, you're turning me down.
Exactly.
Disgusting. I'd take a look in the mirror if I were you. And then you get a bit cross. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if like a worldie's like, no thanks, you're like, fair. But don't be disheartened, basically. Just keep dating, keep going, and fuck him.
And also, hope you're having fun in Bristol. Sorry, I forgot to say. Bristol Uni Unite.
Yes.
Can't say, it was my best time of my life.
It wasn't like your most favourite period of time.
No, and I wouldn't go back and do it again.
It wasn't your biggest, best chapter.
But also, sorry, can I just say on that, when you were like, Bristol is tiny, that is uni, sadly for you. Like, maybe the thing as well that makes it embarrassing, not that it is, as in like, makes you feel embarrassed, is that you share friends. So it's not like some random guy you'll never see again who like, no one will ever know that he left you to go and hang out with his mates.
Yeah.
There's a chance that your mutual friends could like be like, oh my God, did you hit? But babe, it's
elevate,
like, float. Take advice from Pam Ann, actually.
Yeah, just rise above.
Rise up. Thank you.
Thank you. I've got like such like a blocked nose. It's just gross. Like the one nostril, I can't.
Oh my God.
Just the one. It feels like I've got a plug up there. And if I were alone right now, would be digging for gold because there's something.
Can I tell you,
blocking
sometimes digging for gold doesn't do that.
Doesn't even unblock.
No, it doesn't even unblock. It's something in your sinus. Also, when you have that and you're in bed and you're like, I will never ever take for granted breathing through both nostrils ever.
Yeah, like I will never. I will forever be grateful for breath. I'm having that right now. Before we continue with this week's episode of Leave a Message,
if you want to be part of our group chat, make sure you leave us a voice note using all the details in the episode description.
Now, this can be about anything. Obviously, sometimes we ask you for specific topics, but if you've got a story that you think girls need to hear this, then get voice noting.
Aggie number 2.
Hi, galleys. So basically, this is a story about me and someone at work. So there's this guy who works in a different office to me. It's the same company. But at one point when we first started around the same time, we were on the same team. So we would talk quite a bit. He'd call me all the time, most of the time just for a chat. Like it wasn't really ever work related. Like he's quite like a flirty person in general. After about 4 or 5 months, I found out that he had a girlfriend, which he'd never mentioned before. So I brought it up to him, was like, oh, like, how's your girlfriend, whatever. And he was saying, oh, not good. I barely speak to her. We're probably going to break up. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. He is still with this girlfriend. He never talks about her. They've been together for about 3 years, I think. But like, he calls me all the time. Like, so many people ask me whether there's like something going on between me and him, and I find that really embarrassing. Like, we had a Christmas party a couple of weeks ago, and on that day 4 people came up to me and was like, oh, like, what's happening with you and blah blah, and I had to be like, well, no, because like nothing, because he's got a girlfriend. And yeah, like, it just kind of made me feel a bit uncomfortable. Another important thing actually that happened once was on his birthday. He was in my office, and he said that a bunch of people were going for lunch. So he invited me along. So I went, and he was like, oh, they can't come anymore. So it was just me and him. Oh. And then I was like, okay, well, let's just go like for somewhere casual. Next thing you know, Nando's was full and had a really long wait time. And next door was Flatiron, the restaurant. And he was like, oh my God, Flatiron's my favourite restaurant. We've got to go here. So we had a one-on-one sit-down meal at Flatiron on his birthday when he has a girlfriend. And obviously I still think about this and I feel terrible. I don't know, like, I didn't really know what to say at the time. And like, I thought this lunch was a group thing. And yeah, like, it's still kind of very much ongoing. We had a Christmas party of the week and many people were coming up to me. So I did pull him for a chat and was like, look, you need to stop this because people are coming up to me. He replied back basically saying, I'm really sorry if you have misinterpreted the way I am, like, and if I'm too over friendly. I was like, absolutely not. This is other people saying things to me, like, it's making me feel uncomfortable. If you've got any advice on what to either do or say to him, like, do I just stop talking to him? Which I don't know if I can do because I work with him and talk to him a lot. But like, we're not in the same team anymore. We're not really doing the same things. He just pops up for a chat. But yeah, I feel bad on this girlfriend that I've never met.
Well, good thing to know, babe, is that you've got Ali Mack on the case who's taken some quite serious notes. Like, mine is legit.
This is what no, because I just was really listening to you.
Yeah, and taking it all in. Because
can I tell you? Go on.
No, go on.
No, the only thing I've written down is gaslighting.
Oh, because he said you've misinterpreted.
Are you fucked in the head?
Yeah, like, you are flirting with me.
Everyone's saying it as well. It's like, I'm not going to convince you.
Yeah, you are misinterpreting yourself, sir.
No, he's not. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Can I say, like, when I first, in the start of this voice note, I was thinking, a little bit of grace for this boy, because we've all, okay, maybe we haven't all, and this is really toxic, but I'm just going to say anyway. There are moments or like spaces in which not mentioning that you have a partner,
I agree,
feels quite nice.
I agree.
It's quite good. You don't want
cuff me. I agree.
You don't want it to be your whole identity. So sometimes at work, or like, I don't know, if you work in like sales and it's like really helpful to you to like have a little flirt, it gets things over the line. Listen, there's obviously, you know, there's boundaries to be drawn. And, you know, you are at risk of fucking it because someone is going to think you're single, open, available, and that your flirting is advancing. So you have to be careful.
That's on you. Like, that is fully on you to make sure that you don't cross the line.
But like, maybe he now feels like, because she knows he's in a relationship, his flirting is safe. Because it's like, I'm flirting with you, it's fun, but you know I've got a girlfriend. So like, she's not actually going to think I'm trying to pull her.
I know exactly what you mean.
Do you know that dynamic where you're like, and you know, like, you've been in those dynamics where you're like, it's a bit much. Like, you're flirting with me as if you like want to fuck me now, and I'm getting confused. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But he could still be doing it in a way that's like, but you know I've got a girlfriend. But then he also said that his relationship was bad boots. So then like, that's a bit like alarming. Because it's like, why are you telling me your girlfriend's like bad vibes?
I think there's a level of flirting, like as you're describing, that doesn't stretch to multiple people saying, what's going on with you guys? Like, that is a level too far.
Yeah, but do you know when people have, especially in the workplace, like if you're kind of some of the, you know, you've got like the younger kids in the workplace.
Yeah.
And people do like get confused via like male-female friendship sometimes. And it is quite normal to have like maybe the older generation at work be like, you two have got something going on, haven't you? And you're like, no, he's my mate and I really don't fancy him. Do you know what I mean?
Also, work is so different because like, the amount of time, I mean, now you don't work in the same team, but like the amount of time that you spend with those people is not to be underestimated.
And
like,
also flirting does make the day go faster.
and also like, but it's also easy to be familiar with someone.
Yeah.
Like every day.
Yeah. It's really hard, babe, because it kind of depends whether you like him as a friend or not. Because if you're not that bothered, I'd just say create distance. Like, don't
agree.
answer his phone calls and like just put a bit of space between you.
You could even say like, I'm really finding this all really uncomfortable. Like, I just need some space. Like, I'm not like, we don't need to speak for a while. You can say that if you feel like you want to say that.
Or like even like you've just had the chat at the party, so you could maybe just like leave it for a bit. Like you've said your piece.
True.
He said
true.
you misinterpreted it. Fine, whatever. I'm just going to kind of like take a little back
away.
step.
If you do care about his friendship, then yeah, you need to have a proper
Then that's a different conversation. Because then that's like, I need you to act with me how you would if your girlfriend was in the room. Because that's the difference. Like the behaviour that's happening at the moment, I'm guessing how you're describing it, is behaviour that he would only do when his girlfriend wasn't watching.
Because that was my first thought, is that if I was his girlfriend and I was a fly on the wall in the office, she wouldn't be happy with that.
No.
So,
and like we all have like, I don't know, I've been with partners that have like really close female friends, and that to a certain extent, it's really nice to see your partner be really like friendly, loving, like toward one of their like female friends. It's just nice, especially when it feels like sisterly, like really platonic. Like it's very nice to see. There's a certain level of that kind of like interaction that is pleasant.
But there is a ceiling to that level.
And you're like, yeah, I think that's how you could describe it to him that he might understand, is that like just the boundary is that if your girlfriend was sat opposite you, you would still talk to me like that.
Yeah. Yes.
That's on you.
But then also it's on you, I guess, to not like, because it's easy, don't get me wrong, to flirt with
back.
someone.
Yeah.
It's on you then to not play ping pong.
Yeah.
And like to maintain that boundary as well, that if his girlfriend was in the room, would she be able to come at you and say, why did you talk to my boyfriend like that?
Yeah, like you want to be squeaky clean,
like it's
babe.
a two-way street, yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you don't fancy him, like don't bother, it's not worth it. Like if it is just a bit of fun, like work bants for you, just drop it.
Also, like if you're not going to last that long with the company anyway, don't bother, I'd say, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think you're well within your right to have a convo with him or to just distance yourself.
Unless he's like the love of your life.
Different.
It's not giving that.
It's not giving that.
I agree.
But if it is that, you say to him, like, what's the crack with you and your girlfriend? Are you together or not? Confused? Figure that out.
Figure it out.
Figure shit out and then come back to me.
Also remember HR.
Yeah,
Good.
seriously.
Yeah.
Like if he does become a problem.
A nuisance.
Yeah.
And also,
he doesn't need to call
if
me.
you were going to get in a relationship with him, that doesn't work in all workplaces.
Yeah, I know. And sometimes it's actually like fully illegal in the
I know.
workplace.
Why is that?
It's in your contract.
makes things a bit
I think sometimes it's in your contract. The most common one I've heard is that you can't, I mean, I guess this covers everyone, but you basically can't like be with someone that's higher or lower than you.
So you
it's
can shag
okay
on
if
your
you're
level.
Equal, yeah. Because otherwise it's a power dynamic. I mean, I know a lot of people that, a lot is strong. I know a couple of people that have met at work and just like broken the rules. Like what are they going to do? Fire you? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because also like sometimes it makes so much sense, like meeting someone at work. Like
I always find it weird. Like I always used to ask my friend, like, what? So you get up, you get on the tube and then you come to work together and then like obviously at work you're a different person.
Yeah, and you like separate.
It's weird.
Wow. Fascinating.
And I'm like, you think, what point did you look at each other and think,
Yeah.
Yeah, like when does it tip over
Yeah.
into like, let's do something about this?
normally the work socials, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
got to be like a work party or like after work drinks. It just accidentally happens.
This is why doctors marry doctors, lawyers marry lawyers. Like it always happens that way.
Yep. Very good.
Round up.
Round up.
Round up.
Okay, so
Aggie number 1, we are just here to tell you that you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're worthy of love, and he doesn't matter.
good babe.
Amen. Aggie number 2, babe, you've just got to put in some strict boundaries here. And I think, just explain to him, let me break it down for you, sir. What I need you to do for me is act with me how you would if your girlfriend was also in the room with us. Period.
And I will do the same.
And I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Even though I'm single and not doing anything wrong, you sicko.
And don't ever tell me that I've misconstrued ever again.
Yeah, my
I'm not
interpretation
having
is
that.
correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Question of the week. Work romance. Tell us everything. First off, our work romance is a good idea. yes, sexy or no, too complicated? What do you think the galleys have said?
I think no, too complicated because it is.
same.
It's messy.
You're correct. No, too complicated got 72%.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
28% think it's sexy. Right, here they come with
Listen,
their
I
stories.
get it.
Oh, wow, God. Right, there's multiple parts, so we've got to pick one each, have we?
Never a thing for me. Office, hot, and in the wild, hot are poles apart.
Lol, so true. Not really a romance, but found out my boss was exchanging nudes with 2 girls I worked with. You can't be doing that as a boss.
You can fully get like blacklisted for that.
No, you should go to prison for that.
That is mad.
That is wild. Met my boyfriend at work, been together almost 2 years and still work together. Obsessed. I love a success story.
Coming from experience, you only fancy them because you work with them. You know, it's like, oh, he's the fittest boy at school vibe.
Yes.
He's the fittest teacher at school.
Yes.
It is that vibe sometimes.
Sorry, this one's going to kill you. Had a fling with a guy at work, got pregnant. 5 years later, I'm a single mum. Don't do it, girlies. Oh my God, she had a work baby, kept it, and now she's a single mum.
That is bad.
That's a lot.
Sorry, this is good. Work crush equals best obsession ever. Work relationship equals diabolical.
Yeah, the crush is really fun because, as I say, it makes the day go quicker.
I agree, but there's a line.
Where are they in the room?
Agree.
Are they going to bring me snacks? Will I go to the toilet when they go to the toilet? Will I dress up for him, wear a special perfume? Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, I worked with 2 people. One was married for 16 years. The other one was due to have a baby. They were in the same team and now they both left their partners in there together.
Oh my God, guys, people are wild.
I'm 32, fell completely in love with a 21-year-old, love bombed me, and then he was fired. How are you getting love bombed by a 21-year-old?
And he was fired. Wow. You're 10 years his senior. I really like a guy at work, but I'm way too scared to pursue it in case it will be awkward. No, babe, you've got to do it.
My boss is now my best friend, father figure, and love of my life. Help. That, babe, you're in a world, babe.
Your boss.
You are, I hate to say this, quite frankly fucked.
Oh my God. He's also a married boss with 2 kids.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. No, it's actually a boy.
No wonder he's a father figure.
Oh.
Something different.
Oh my God, this is crazy. Don't do it. Shagged the boss, got together for 2 years, then he cheats with another employee of his. We broke up, obvi, then I lost my job. Not worth the ag, to be honest.
Sorry, this is a long message. There was a couple who I worked with, both very messy and bad at their jobs. Got divorced, but still worked with each other. He quit, went back to being a chef. He started back dating and took her...
No, she started back dating and she took her date to his restaurant and asked to speak to him and asked for a free dessert. It was all very awkward and no one liked her anymore at work. She then screamed at our boss and gave in medical notes for 3 months instead of quitting. Sorry, that is crazy. I don't even know what's happened there. I think we should just finish on this one.
Go on.
I have dreams about my co-worker, but I have a boyfriend.
Don't worry, that's very
just
normal.
limerence.
Yeah, don't worry.
That's allowed,
normal.
babe.
But can I just say, obviously we don't go to an office anymore, so like you forget
Sad times.
how fun it is. Like I remember going in and like being with your friends, like, did you see what he was wearing today?
I know.
It's so fun.
I used to flirt with this boy at work and I actually did like low-key fancy him, but only because like it was the whole like fittest person
Teacher
in the room
school,
thing.
yeah.
Or also just like proximity and familiarity. Like I just really liked him. Then I found out I had a girlfriend. I was like, I'm gutted. That's so sad.
It's
I really
so
didn't see
sad
that on
when
my
that
vision board for you.
happens. Yeah.
Like I really, you know when people shock you?
Yes.
And you're like, I did not get that vibe from you, but okay.
That's what I feel when people tell me they're a twin.
I did not get twin from you.
I did not get one or two from you.
Guys, that was a really good ep. Thank you so much. If I may say so myself. That was a really good ep. I meant the voice notes, not us. Thank you so much for listening. We love you so much.
We talked about the second
Live show. No, not even. Guys, second day added to Lamb Live. If you're coming, thrilled. We cannot wait to see you there. We
gassed.
sold out again. Like,
Mad.
what's wrong with us? I don't know. It's amazing. So thank you so much for buying tickets and we actually can't wait to see you there.
And if you didn't get one, don't worry, guys. There'll be more. I've had girls stop me in the street saying, oh my God, I didn't get a ticket. And I said, babe, not to worry.
Babe, stand outside and put a loudspeaker on like Wimbledon. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let me just tell you about the subscribers. On YouTube, right, guys, it's 13.8K.
This is unhealthy
I
obsession with
need-
numbers. You need to let it go.
Yesterday, she said to me, I really worry about the vlog. And I go and
Oh yeah, fair.
YouTube Studio.
No, all I check is that it's performing as usual.
YouTube Studio gives you these notifications.
It says whether it's performing, underperforming, overperforming, or performing as usual, and the vlog is currently performing
It's
as
performing
usual.
as usual.
So I'm thrilled.
Anyway, if we could get to 15, that'd be great.
Oh,
Everyone,
15s, that's the aim.
make haste. Yeah.
Make haste, tip tap top on that little bell button.
Love you guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.